Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. First and goal with your boy Mike.
And this is Marcus. What's up, y'all? What's up?
Coming off that win,
Man,
bounce back game after that Cincy loss.
I mean, that was a crazy.
we some good, some bad. First off, let me say this for everybody that's listening. We're going to talk about ways that the Chiefs could be perfect, right? Because we don't play perfect games every week.
No.
We got the dub. I'm happy for the dub.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I've heard so many interviews where people are acting like we're 6-6 and shit.
Yeah, no.
Like we're 10-3.
I dare the Chiefs.
We're 10-3, and if Buffalo slips, we're first place in the AFC.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that-
Like, so just let me get that out there. That
Yeah,
anybody who's lost faith in the Kansas City Chiefs making a
crazy.
Super Bowl run,
That's
you
crazy.
guys are out your fucking minds.
Yeah, that I have seen some people, man, saying that. I don't.
It's
I
just
don't.
insane to me.
It is very ridiculous, man. I don't know how a 10-3 football team can just piss everyone off. Like,
Right.
I don't get it. And I'm talking about the Kansas City people.
Right.
You know, it's like, damn, doom and gloom. We're 10-3. You know, it just, I mean, but I don't know. I kind of understand a little bit, but then again, I don't understand. You know, because
Well, it's because when you watch and you see things going wrong,
Yeah.
you want them to play perfect.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
And
absolutely. We
there's
all
no
do.
perfect
We
team
all
in the
do.
league.
Yeah, there's not going to be.
There's no undefeated
There's
perfect
no
team
undefeated
in the league.
team. There's none of that. I mean, there's mistakes game in, game out
Right.
in every game. It's just we watch the Chiefs more, so we pay more attention to that stuff. So
All right. So here we go. What was the
But
score? What was the score?
34-27.
34-27. We jumped up on them, 26-0?
27-0. We hopped up on them.
Got up on them pretty
Yeah.
quick. I think,
I
and then
didn't-
we made some mistakes.
Yeah, we definitely made some mistakes.
But I
man.
think that was because Mahomes was trying to really step on their throat.
well, you know,
We wasn't trying to slow down. We was just trying to
yeah.
get them
I mean,
and
we
hit
was
them
trying to
and
run
go.
it up. We was trying to run
Trying
it
to
up.
run it up.
You know, and me, I get a little mad, and I know you get a little upset about like always trying to pass the ball. But that's just who they are.
I
You
mean,
know what
I'm completely okay with
Yeah,
passing the ball.
me too.
But when we get inside the
But-
10,
yeah.
you got to trust these running backs
yeah,
to run that
and
ball
we
in
got
there.
and we got to exactly. It's like we pick the wrong times to run, and then we don't run in the right times.
Right,
I feel
right.
like, but when you're up 27-0, though, Mike, you kind of want to see a little more of a run game. I mean,
Right.
because it's like you said,
That's how you control the game from
exactly,
then.
because
you know what
our
I mean?
defense was playing lights out up
Right.
until that point, up until that first pick. Our defense stopped them. They didn't get hardly any first downs at all on us up until that time right there.
Right.
So they had 0 points and maybe like 4 or 5 first downs total. And once Pat threw that pick, man, things just kind of seemed to go downhill for us. But it just
All right, so let's hear some positives of the game. Start with the offense.
Travis Kelce getting 10,000 yards. That's very positive,
Right.
man.
Fastest to do it. Did it like
fastest to ever do it.
37. That's
No.
the GOAT.
Yeah, he got
The GOAT.
Exactly.
The GOAT.
Hey, but yeah,
He did it in 37 games less than anybody
that's
else.
2 full seasons.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? That's 2 full seasons.
right.
And so that's something that you got to kind of tip your hat to.
I mean,
Travis.
really 3 full seasons. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's
He missed the season.
but
I guess.
yeah, and that's exactly what I was getting ready to say. He missed his first year with the knee injury or whatever. So he's really done it in one less year than he's been in the league. So
Right. Pat had a good game despite the 3
he
interceptions.
did. He did. I mean, he
But
threw for
356
I think it was 352, 3 touchdowns, 3
and
picks.
3 touchdowns, 3
yeah,
picks.
he didn't really use his legs.
I ain't really sweating the picks. Like I said, he's trying to make something happen where the game was wide the fuck open.
Yeah, I mean, it was 27-0
Whatever.
at that point, and we was just trying to blow him out, man. We was trying to
Game
make
ball
a
goes to Jarek McKinnon.
I would give him
7
I would give him that.
receptions, 112 yards, 134
2
total yards,
touchdowns.
2 TDs.
Yes, he was on fire, man.
He balled out.
Speaking of the offense, man, that screen game that we had going on was
Was
pretty
looking
lethal,
good.
man. It was pretty lethal,
Looking good.
You know.
Pacheco didn't get the ball, I think, the whole fourth
It
quarter.
seemed like he's kind of like
till the
maybe,
end.
maybe the game plan for the game was maybe not to use Pacheco so much. It did
Right.
seem like that in the fourth quarter, maybe midway through the third up until I kind of noticed like, man, he ain't been playing much, man. Where
Right.
the hell has he been at?
They took him out, right? He
So-
only had like 14 carries.
Yeah. But he has 70 yards.
69 yards. or
70
something.
yards exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, 70 exactly. So big.
Offense looked good.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really complain.
I mean,
Little bit
against
too much pressure.
the top 5 defense.
Yeah, I mean, good. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we
that's
go
what
up
we said last
27-0 against the top 5
exactly,
defense.
Exactly
Like,
what I was just getting ready to say, man.
you can't complain about that.
Yeah.
I mean, we could complain about small things because, of course, we want us to play
Yeah.
fucking perfect
Exactly.
football.
Exactly. But it's just not going to happen like we said at the
Got
beginning
the
of the
fucking
show.
win, man. Be
Got the
happy.
win.
To me, a champion is the team that can get the wins on them ugly wins like that instead of giving them
But
up.
that's not to say, I feel your point, but that's not to say there is some aspect.
Room for improvement.
There is definitely room for improvement in all phases of the game.
For sure.
You know, and that includes the offense with the pressure that Pat got. But like you said, top 5 defense, you expect pressure, man. I mean, at the end of the day, Denver players getting paid too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think with Mahomes and the picks, I think 10-0 against the Broncos, I feel like he just thinks he can do whatever he wants against
he's been
them.
doing it.
You know what I mean? From the left-hand throws to the
he was
pitches.
doing it all game up until that, you know.
Right.
But, you know, hey, 3 picks.
Hey, man, shout out to the Chiefs, man. 10-3, we in there. Let's get it.
I mean, we're the number 2 seed in the AFC, and
we
tough
need,
AFC.
We need Buffalo to slip up.
Yeah,
I think they
will.
may.
I think they will. But more importantly than that, yes, we need Buffalo to slip up. Facts.
Right.
But we just got to handle our business. Like, all that don't matter unless we handle our business. You know what I'm saying? So, and the Bills got to feel that pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because we got that pressure right behind us with Cincy and Baltimore. You know, they're right behind us. Like, let them slip up once. So, we got to come ready to play these last 4 games like it's the playoffs. We have to come ready to play. You know,
we'll be all right.
Yeah,
the Seattle game's probably our toughest game.
Yeah,
I thought the Raiders was gonna be a tough game.
I just feel like the Raiders, man.
Fucking Raiders. I mean, did you just watch that Raiders game?
I did watch it. I and I was happy with the ending. But
like, I'm just the Raiders raided.
Yep, exactly. That's what they do.
I'm not worried about them.
But yeah. The offense played good up until that point, and they still was playing pretty good. But when you're up 27-0, this is the gripe.
It's easy to slip.
This is my gripe. Okay, we still won, but this is my gripe. Just run the ball more. Run the ball more, man. We're at that time of the year where running the ball is very important.
But then when Andy did do that in the past, and then let teams get back, then we would say, "Fuck it, Andy, running the ball instead of running it up."
I'm saying it's
like a lose-lose.
If you do, damned if you don't. You know
if it works, you're the greatest. If it don't,
man, this dude
got to get it together. Find out what's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you know, but I do see some weak points on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's move to the defense.
We had a pick 6 by Willie Gay. That was spectacular.
Well, the first half defense was
great.
on their shit until right at the end.
But you know, the interceptions put them in bad spots.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
like we have 6 sacks or something.
Yeah, we had 6. So, and a lot of them were from our 4 defensive linemen.
Right. Shout out George Karlaftis with his 3rd sack in 3 games.
He got it. My boy leads
Here's a
the
little
league in
stat.
batted balls too, don't he?
Damn, you just stole that from me right there. Yeah. George Karlaftis leads the entire NFL in batted passes with 6.
Why do you think that is?
What?
Why does he lead the league in batted balls?
Because
why do you think that is?
Because he's almost there.
Did you know that he played water polo when he lived in Greece?
Did he?
Yeah.
I used to play water polo.
He did play water polo.
Shout out to Central Eagles. I was a water polo player there.
But no, for real though, he did play water polo. So you think maybe getting the
getting up on it,
I mean?
right.
Like his core strength and all that too, right?
Could be.
I mean, those are things that go kind of unnoticed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he might not get pressure every down.
I tell you, looked like shit. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Fucking Frank Clark.
That dude, man. I don't know what's up with that cat. Bro.
And he's been playing well.
Yeah, but
this past week and last week.
Yeah, last week he didn't really show too good neither. And then this week it's just like, come on, man.
He looked like shit.
Yeah. But Chris Jones came to play.
Chris Jones came to play. I didn't see any spark from Bolton again.
Yeah, Bolton
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row where he's been kind of weak, man.
Right,
you know,
2 weeks in a row.
I don't like seeing that. I definitely don't like seeing that. He needs to play better. I didn't really care for our safety play or our secondary.
Well, we knew that our CBs and our backs is young.
They're all young.
They're gonna go through some stuff.
They're all young.
I'm all right with it.
I didn't like us playing zone.
We let Denver play their best offensive game against us. That's the most points they scored all season.
It kind of makes me a little pissed about that, to be honest with you. But
yeah,
when
it's
you look at the grand scheme of
division
things,
game last week, we said they're gonna bring their best. You know what I mean?
Guess what? Houston, they're going to bring their best. Right. You know what I'm saying? They're going to, bro.
Houston had a tough game this past weekend.
They almost beat Dallas. So there's your proof right there. I mean, we lost to the Colts. There's your proof. We should have won that game running away.
Patrick Mahomes has never lost a divisional road game. 15-0, 36 pass TDs, 7 interceptions.
No stuff. And is that counting the 3 from this week? Probably so, right?
Yeah, this was after the Denver game.
Or before Sunday's game, it was.
He only had 4 interceptions.
4. So that's pretty nice, man. That's pretty nice. But, you know, let me ask you a question.
Yep.
I don't think I ever asked you this. I don't know why. I don't know. I probably have. Do you watch much college football?
Sometimes more listen than watch because I'm in here working
you're
on
at the shop working.
Saturdays.
You don't got it on TV or nothing?
Yeah, it's on TV, so I'm more
Yeah,
listening.
yeah.
I can't really watch football and do what I
Okay.
do.
I was gonna.
But I'm not real too deep in on it.
Like what? Like who?
Right.
Like
I don't
what?
really know
Like,
names. And
okay.
right now I'm rooting for the Kansas City kid with Michigan.
Ooh, Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Ronnie Bell.
Ronnie Bell.
I think his brother's up at Park Hill doing.
Yeah, he's going to Michigan
Yeah.
too.
Is he really?
They both got football player of the year.
Yeah, he did. Like the other week, he just won that
Yeah.
award for the
So
best player. And
my sons used to play AAU basketball with Ronnie
okay,
growing up.
that's what's up.
So we rooting for Michigan to go ahead and knock this off.
All right. Well, they are in the playoff.
I think it's going to be Michigan, Ohio State. I think that's
Cool.
how it's set up, and then
Michigan.
it'll be huge. That'll be a
Cool.
huge championship game because they're rivals.
Yeah, they are. And Michigan whooped them, if I ever do remember correctly.
I mean, but Ohio State been whooping them.
Yeah, but except for the last 2 years.
Right.
But the reason why I asked you that is because it's the mock draft. I got home from work and I seen they were doing the mock draft on ESPN today, and I was like, I wonder if Mike watches much college football.
Not really too much.
I didn't know, so I'll be kind of thinking about
Not
players
as much as you.
Well, I don't watch it all that much, but I do at the same time.
Right.
It's not like I watch.
It's
every
on in
Saturday.
here almost every Saturday,
Yeah.
but
Because at the beginning of the season, I'll be mowing a lot on Saturdays. That's
Right.
the day. But I have been watching the last month or so pretty heavy. I've been kind of getting into it, seeing who's what.
right.
Positions that the Chiefs need. So I'm looking at players in college that I think will be there. And
We need motherfucking left
Brown.
tackle,
We
right
need
tackle.
left tackle, right tackle.
Left tackle, right tackle.
we need.
God
we need
damn,
we
I don't
need
give a
some
fuck.
stuff.
You can go get whatever you want after that if you get a left tackle and a right
Yeah.
tackle.
Yeah, but going back to the Chiefs, man, I was a little bit mad that we let them come back. I ain't gonna lie, but
Because you're in the moment.
yeah, I'm like, man,
And you're like, we
What?
should
It was
we
giving-
should smash
you wanna
these
know,
fucking
it
people.
was actually giving me like Colts in the playoff vibes.
Right,
How they came back, I was like,
right.
man, I gotta hear all my Denver friends
Right,
talk. Come
I
on.
knew they wasn't gonna win, but they made
I
it
was
a
like,
game.
man, yeah, but Chiefs ended up winning, and that's all I care about.
That's it.
Offense played good. Hey, and the special teams been playing good. I kind of been hard on them lately.
Yeah.
But the last
I
couple
thought
games,
Sky Moore would get more involved in the game.
they're young too.
He
Like he
didn't
was
get
talking
involved.
about with the secondary, the special teams got those young players on there
Right.
too.
Right.
So, but they're getting better, so I'm happy about that. We didn't drop no punts, so I'm happy about that.
Right.
I will say I'm ready for Hartman and Tony to come on back now.
Right.
I'm ready to see them.
I
come
just
back.
don't want.
I don't
man,
know if this might be the week that they come back. seeing
the
as
whole
we're playing
Tony
Houston.
thing. Jeez, man. I hope he ain't no play one game, miss
Yeah,
four
that's
games.
what I'm saying. Like, do great one game.
Like I need
or-
more than that, man.
Yeah, you can't just come in here.
Even
and
if
play.
he is for cheap, I still need more.
Yeah, you gotta play more than 4 games a season, bro.
How about? Did you hear Tyreek was on
I heard
Cameron
he was
Sharp's
on.
podcast?
I didn't
and
hear what he said fully.
He's hitting the whole. I didn't want to leave Kansas City, but I knew it was time for me to go because
Well, he got paid.
it was sometimes they would only give me 2 or 3 targets in a game. Like when did that
See,
ever
that's
fucking
that.
happen
Here
though?
we go with the we and the me shit.
When did that ever happen though? Really? I mean,
I can't
he
remember.
led the team in fucking receptions, led the
Receiving
team in fucking
touchdowns.
targets,
Yeah,
led the
everything.
team in,
I feel
like,
like
get the fuck out of here, man.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes had
Why
a
you
big.
still week motherfucking 14?
Patrick
Why you
Mahomes had a
still
lot- Hey, Pat had a
talking
lot
about-
to do with that dude making all that money.
Right.
Pat had a lot to do with that. Not
Right.
saying he ain't doing good in Miami.
right?
You know what I mean? But I'm just
I
saying.
mean, he's
Pat
good,
had-
but the
Pat
quarterback
had a
makes
lot to
you
do.
better.
Pat had a lot to do with him making 30
Right.
M's a year, bro.
Because here's what I heard somebody said: receivers don't make the quarterback better. The quarterback makes the receivers better.
Yeah, I think the quarterback makes the
Right.
receivers
Because
better, man.
look how many receivers Tom
Tyreek-
Brady made look
Exactly. I mean, that dude got people paid, bro.
Right.
But I know.
Who's up
I
next?
did-
Who we
I
got
did hear
next?
that. We got H-Town.
We got Houston, the Kansas City takeover game.
Yeah, no.
I think we're 0-2 or 0-3 in Kansas City takeover games.
For real.
Yeah.
Well,
Tennessee lost. Dallas lost.
in Houston,
Did we have a Houston one already?
I don't know.
I think we're
Probably.
0-3 in Kansas City takeover games. So
Well,
that
we
could
don't-
be a
we
jinx.
don't need to be doing all that this week. We need to go down there,
go down there and handle business.
take care of business. They're a struggling team. Their coaching staff looks like they're about to be decimated.
Right.
Players are sitting.
Yeah,
out. They don't
Lovey's
wanna
out there.
play.
Lovey's out of there after this.
Yeah,
year.
they don't know who their quarterback's going to be from week to week.
Right.
Damian Pierce is their only shining star. He's hurt.
Right.
Their offensive line is riddled. I mean, we should go down there and we should take care of business, and that's the bottom line. You know?
Right.
I mean, on defense, I
They
think
don't really have much. They don't have wide receivers.
They don't have nothing.
quarterback.
don't
They got a
have
good
anything
running
on
back,
offense.
rookie
Now,
running
their
back. was
defense
good.
ain't that bad. Their secondary ain't that bad.
Yeah.
I don't know about their front seven or whatever you want to call it.
They're that rookie running back that's really stepped up this year.
Damian Pierce, but he's out.
He's
not
out?
Yeah, he's like strained his. I had him in fantasy. And,
Nice.
Yeah, so he's out. He's probably gonna be out this week. I mean, nothing confirmed yet, but it's looking.
Shout out to me. I made the playoffs in 3 fantasy leagues.
I'm 1-1, man. So I don't know.
really need to get me a Super Bowl, man. I haven't won a Super Bowl in like 20 years. So I really need to get me a Super Bowl,
bro.
man.
It's been a minute for me too.
Literally, I ain't won since
It's been like
Damian Tomlinson was on my damn team.
It's been a long time, man. But I don't know, man.
We're gonna handle business in Houston.
Yeah.
Final score, what you think?
I think we go down there. I mean, I talk about the 40. I've talked about the 40+ games. I think this is the week we get 40.
40?
Yeah, I think we're gonna get up into 45, 45-17 tops.
45-17.
45-17.
I go 38-21.
Yeah.
38-21.
All right. That's cool.
So
you agree?
Word-
Almost 40.
word around town. It might be a shakeup in the AFC West next year. What do you think about Tom Brady going to Oakland to team back up with
Who's
his
saying this, bro?
with his offensive
Are
coordinator?
you just Mike theories?
Nah, I heard it watching Fox Sports.
No, I don't believe that at all.
I mean, they're struggling. I don't think he likes the offense coordinator. I don't think he likes the coach. And you know he did good with McDaniels.
I don't know, man. I don't think that's good.
I don't think McDaniels got much faith in Carr anymore.
That dude got divorced.
He's from the West Coast.
I don't know, man. I don't think so, bro. I ain't nervous about it. I ain't nervous about
They're
it.
talking San Fran or
just
Oakland.
like Russ going to Denver.
They're saying San Fran or Oakland.
Well,
Yeah, but this Brady though,
yeah, well, first
old ass Brady.
Yeah, well, old ass Peyton came to Denver and won the Super Bowl.
He wasn't that fucking old as Brady is.
No, Brady needs to just stay where he's at. He probably needs to focus on his family more.
Right.
That would be
I think we go down to Houston. Let's lock in this run game, man.
I want to see Pacheco get off. I want to see him.
I thought he was about to fucking break one.
Bro, that dude,
He almost
I love the
broke
way he
one.
runs, though, man. That dude gets up like a ball of energy. Like, dude, you ain't hurting me.
I like it.
Next play, you
Right.
know. So
I was getting real upset
running game,
watching
running
some
game.
fucking podcasts, man.
Yeah.
Like I watched a couple podcasts where they have like post game report where they come right on after the game.
Oh, for real?
So they're all in their emotions and they're uptight because we didn't play perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's all I'm worried about this and I'm
Yeah.
worried about that. And I'm like, man,
Well,
y'all
worried
fucking stupid.
worried is different than I don't know because there's things that make me worried, but I don't know.
I ain't worried about shit.
You ain't
As long
you
as
ain't
we get
worried?
the dub, that's
You're
all
not
that
worried
fucking
about our young
matters.
secondary playing against a better quarterback in the playoffs.
I'm not because you
You're
know
not
what
worried
helps
about
that
that?
out? You know what helps that out?
Pass rush?
Is if our pass rush puts the fucking
Yeah.
quarterback on the ground. So I'm more worried about the pass rush not getting to the quarterback than I am the secondary.
So
Because if you don't put your hand on the quarterback, receivers are going to get
It's-
open no
so
matter
you
if you
want-
got fucking all pros.
So from this day forward, what I hear you say is we need to be more consistent. We need to be more consistent.
we need to get after the
We
quarterback.
can't have 7 sacks one game and then
None.
sacks the next game,
Right.
and then 2 sacks the next game, and then none.
None.
That's what I mean by
the
more
defensive
consistent.
line.
Has to play better.
I got 2 things I'm worried about, but the 2 things I'm worried about, I don't think stops us from winning a Super Bowl
All right.
because I know the 2 things I'm worried about can play well, and I've seen them play well, so I know
Is
they
it on
can.
defense or offense?
You got the right and left tackle.
That's a concern.
That's a concern.
That's a
but
concern.
I know that they both can play.
Mhm.
And then the defensive 4, like they got to get pressure without us sending 2
Yeah.
extra people,
I don't know. That's
without
secondary.
sending Snead and a linebacker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, because
They gotta
got
get
a
on
sack
them.
this past game.
Yeah.
On one of them ends.
Yeah.
But I mean, that young secondary scares me. They do.
If
I-
you don't
I'm not
get a
gonna lie.
quarterback time,
I just feel like they don't get their heads turned around. I don't know if that's
now
a
that
coaching
is a
thing.
problem. Duffy
Yeah.
on that pass interference, it wouldn't have been pass interference if he would have just turned his
Yeah,
head
like I
and went
feel
for
like
the ball.
maybe the coaches don't coach that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I
you
know they coach it, but
I
it's
see other
game
teams
time.
in the league. I see
You
other
you
teams
play
in the league.
sports. It's game time.
Man.
Shit, you knew something was supposed to happen, and then it's game time, and you didn't do it, and then afterwards you're like, damn, I knew I was supposed to fucking
Yeah,
do that, but
but-
I didn't do it.
I mean, you got a point there, but
They-
it just seems
they're
like none
young.
of our guys do. It just seems like none of our guys do.
Six
And then I watch other teams like the
6
Jets
young
and these
players.
other teams. All these guys are looking back like,
six
do it.
six young players
But-
on our
and,
defense.
yeah, and we're
We
chasing-
knew there was going to be growing
yeah,
pains.
and there still is.
Right.
You know,
I think we're like 14th in defensive, letting the team score on us, which usually we're
yeah,
top
but we're
10.
32nd and letting passing touchdowns.
So I think this is the first.
Did you know that we're
Yeah.
32nd in the league?
Yeah. So I think this is the first year that Spags defense ain't top 10 in
But he's got young players. He's
Right.
got young players, and so I think next year, I don't know.
We'll be fine, man.
You think Spags will be around next year?
Yeah.
You don't want to see the
He
younger
ain't
coach
did-
come in?
Nah, he ain't did nothing to get fired
Yeah.
to me. Like,
No.
players play. If you put a game
We're
plan
10
in play,
and 3. We're 10 and 3.
right.
I feel like
If any coach is going to get fired, I feel like it's going to be offensive coach, and I don't even think it'll be a firing. It's just be more of a part ways,
like a mutual part
right?
of the
Because it's only 1 year deal.
Ooh, EB.
Yeah, so he won't even be under a deal after this season.
So where do we go from there?
I mean, you know, Nagy's going
Is Nagy going to get promoted?
for sure.
Yeah.
Especially when the whole Nagy gave Mahomes the playbook and all this and that when he was.
That'll be a story. That'll be a story if that happens.
Anyway.
Yeah. You know. So I'm focused on draft.
Hey,
Left tackle. Left tackle.
Comment, subscribe,
Yes, sir.
share.
Yes, sir.
We trying to grow this channel 2023, man. We want 100K views.
100K.
Let's
baby.
get it. 1,000 subscribers. Come on, man. Hit
can
the
do it.
subscribe button for us.
Holler at us, y'all. Holler.
Hey, we appreciate y'all. Go Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Let's get it.